Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Great to have you with us today. Today I'm doing a kind of a part 2 series of a video that I previously did. If any of you seen my G.I. Joe Snake Eyes video, I promised you that I would come up with Storm Shadow, and that's what we have for you today. So today we're going to go over the print and the build of it, show you a few things that I did with it, and let you see the final results. And also at some point in the video, we're going to have a special announcement for you modelers or designers out there. So let's go ahead and get on with the video. All right, so here I'm starting off with an off-white to color the whole entire statue. I masked off the skin tones that I already previously put down simply because I did not want to go back and redo those. And here you go. So in here I'm going in and I'm putting in the shading, which is a light gray. It's just the initial part of it to kind of give me an idea of where the shadows would be. White is very difficult to actually paint on without screwing it up. So there are several times where I've had to go back over certain things on this model. And here I'm just putting in the gray part onto the masking and all of the piping and stitching within the costume. Give it a little bit of contrast, and then later on I'll go back and I will do some dark washes on it. The washes are actually going to help bring out that detailing. So I'll go through here and I'll just basically tidy up everything as far as all of the gray parts onto the gauntlets, onto the boots, as well as some of the shading. It's a lot of line work and you have to get it just right to make it look good, especially on white. And then on the gauntlets here, I'm just using basically a dark steel color from Vallejo. And then again, the same thing, I'll go back through and I'll do some dark washes on it to bring out some really good detailed elements. The fun thing about this model is there's so much detail in this. Just to bring it out, you just need just very little paint to see all these details, but the washers are what really does it in. And on the black accents right here, I'll do the belts and the pouches and certain other parts of the costume as well. And it gives it that really good pop on the contrast area. And then here I start the washes. Actually, I did a couple of these right here, and then I did a little bit of dry brushing on it to help also bring out some details as well. There's a lot of depth in small little nooks and crannies and crevices on the detail of the costume. Same thing with the gauntlets. There's a lot of detail that can be seen once you bring that out with some dry brushing and some silver texture. Make sure you get into the recesses really good. And then once this dries, you'll see a lot of depth into this. And here on the base, I already did the snow, I already painted it white, and I've already done the black wash onto the gray, onto the rock. And here I'm just dry brushing to bring out some highlights. I did this previously to kind of save time on the video. And here's actually some snow transition that I'll actually be using. All right, so all you designers and modelers out there, if you want to see one of your creations in one of my videos, all you got to do is look me up on Instagram, send me an instant message and let me know what you got. And if you're chosen, I'll print and paint one of your models and put it in one of my videos and give you a big shout out on it as well and let everybody know who you are. So if you're the owner of a Patreon and you want to increase your visibility and let people know that you're out there, definitely give me a shout. All right, now back to the video. Some of the video footage got deleted on the details, but this is the last part of it here. Basically just painting the katana as a Molotov chrome with a gloss black base on it. This paint is really good about running, or not running that is, and gives a really good finish. This is the same paint that I actually used on Snake Eyes as well. So needless to say, this video is going to be a little shorter than what I intended. Sorry guys. Alright guys, so this Storm Shadow was designed by Megs Empanado, same as the snake eyes in the previous video that I did. And Megs is doing the Cobra Commander next, so I'm super excited to get that one built and painted as well. Alright everybody, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the build and paint up of both of these guys. So once I get Cobra Commander done, I believe that Megs is doing the Baroness and Destro, maybe a couple other ones. After that, I cannot wait to have a group of these Joes together. These models are magnificent. I really enjoy building them and painting them. Speaking of building and painting, I got to tell you about my Patreon. The link is below in the description. We would love to have you over there. We've really started developing a real good community of painters and builders and stuff in our Discord that you'll get access to. We got some really talented people on there and would love to have you aboard there. Speaking of, we've got a couple of new people to add to the Patreon list as well. James Sanchez, Dan Marsal, and Jamie Williams. Thank you guys for joining the Patreon. We'd love to have you there as well. Don't forget the description, the link in the description that is. Get on there as soon as you can. And if you can't or don't want to do the Patreon, just watch the videos. That's the #1 way to support the channel, and we would love to have you as a subscriber. And don't forget, if you sign up in the Patreon in the month of April and after your first billing, we're going to give you a Punisher STL file exclusive to my Patreon only, absolutely free. All right, everybody, get out there and create something. Print it, paint it, show it off, be proud of what you do, and stay safe out there. And until the next video, we'll see you.